You could be vaping formaldehyde, which is used in taxidermy.
Oh dear.
What?
Formaldehyde. Oh dear.
What?
I knew it. Oh dear.
What?
Milk. I don't know what I am.
Skills training and apprenticeships can move early employees into higher paying roles like robotics. And that's a win you can count.
Now I see why your wife left you, William.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
Today I'm going to be playing a really interesting FNAF game called Home.avi. Okay, wait, that's not actually the name. Five Nights at Freddy's Urbex. What does Urbex even mean? Short for Urban Exploration? The description of this FNAF game really caught my eye, mainly because it mentioned that it detects the player's microphone. Hey, I mean, that's no problem. You guys know me. In these scary situations, I'm always calm and collected and never panic under pressure. I'm already loving this layout, by the way, the VHS style. Let's go and play file. Oh look, it's already recording our mic. Whoa! This looks insane. Got a Freddy cutout. Okay, so I'm not even talking that loud and it's hitting the red. I thought that was a giant eyeball for a second. This looks unreal. It's like we're actually playing inside of a VHS tape. So damn dark. Oh, what is that? EMF? We definitely don't want to pull the fire alarm. That's gonna attract whatever is in here. Oh god! What? I didn't even make a sound! Springtrap! Yo! He's way faster than me! I can't outrun him! Where even am I? I'm cornered. Terrible start? You guys heard our character yell out no? William was doing unspeakable things to us. Okay, go ahead and rewind that footage. We got fader. You know what? Let's test how good his hero.
This is gonna explode. Oh, that's just nasty. So that happens when a whale meets their fate and they fill up with gas, but pop goes the blubber bubble. So you like the ocean, huh? Let's check out this video before you go swimming. I dare you to make it to the end. And if you do, we're gonna see if you still want to go swimming after you watch this video. Whoa! Dude! He's like right there on the beach. Well, there goes ankle deep water for me. I bet you didn't realize that sharks only need a foot of water to swim in, right? Just this past week in Florida, one lady lost her life to a shark bite and another teenager got her hand and her leg bit off. She did survive though. But in breaking news, let's check this out. Bro, what's wrong with my ears? Get in there!
This morning, some uber-wealthy Americans are making plans to travel to the Titanic wreckage nearly 1 year after the deadly implosion of OceanGate's Titan submersible, which killed all 5 on board attempting to make the journey nearly 13,000 feet below the surface.
Look, I get it. We all want to see the Titanic up close and personal, and some engineers just want to prove that they're better than everybody else in the world, right? But can we just please leave the Titanic alone? We have all the video and images we need to see that sunken graveyard. It's a sacred place. Let's just stay scuba diving in the shallows like this guy. Yeah, I flinched and admit it, you did too. This is the only time I've ever seen the cameraman actually lose. So this massive crocodile steals this woman's catch of the day. As this lady was fishing, she caught 2 sharks in Australia. Of course it was Australia, bro. She was actually trying to release them back in the wild, but then she noticed something bigger coming her way. That massive...
So, how's everyone's morning?
So far, not much has happened, but I'm doing pretty good.
Same. Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Freddy. What did we get in the mail?
The usual bills, taxes, and this letter for Phantom Foxy.
Huh? A letter? That's odd. No one ever sends me a letter. Does it say who it's from?
No, it just says that it's addressed to our pizzeria and that it says for Phantom Foxy.
Well, let's open it up and find out.
There you go.
Thank you. Alright, let's see here. Dear Phantom Foxy, long time no see. Let's see here. From Phantom Freddy and your other friends.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Phantom Freddy? Phantom Foxy, you never told us that we had friends that were phantoms like you.
Okay, look. There's more phantoms out there besides me.
More?
I know. This is a lot to take in. And I'm sorry I didn't bring this up to you guys sooner. I just haven't heard from my phantom friends in such a long time since Phasma's Fright burned down.
Did something happen between you guys before that happened?
No, we get along just fine. I'm just surprised that we're hearing from them just now. Like, honestly, I don't know what to do from here.
Well, I think to start things off a little simple, you write them a letter back, and maybe invite them to come visit here, if that's okay with Freddy. Sure, they can come and visit us. I think that would be a great idea. That way, you and your friends can bond together and catch up on everything, and then they can meet our friends.
You know what? I like that idea. I'm gonna go right back to them right now.
What you all excited about? We just found out something new about Phantom Foxy. It turns out there are more phantoms like him. And I kinda already knew about that.
What, you knew?
Oh my gosh. If you knew, then why didn't you tell us about them sooner? Because of privacy reasons.
You know about them too, Dad?
Even Puppet knows. What? This doesn't make any sense. Why would you guys keep information like this private to us?
It's a long story, Freddy. After Phasma's Fright closed down, we assumed the phantoms didn't survive afterwards.
I guess that makes sense, but there is one thing I always wanted to ask. Where did Phantom Foxy come from? Is he an embodiment of something?
I think it's about time me and your father discuss Phantom Fox's origins to you and Freddy, but you must promise to keep this information private.
We promise.
Right then, this goes all the way back to when the Toy Animatronics restaurant reopened. I was set to go out and investigate Phasma's Fright by instruction of Withered Golden Freddy. There was something about that attraction that seemed off to him, so I went in there after hours to see if the people who worked at that establishment were behind something. So far, I found a few props and spare costume parts that came from the Withered Animatronics pizzeria. Everything was uneventful. That was until I found an extra room that was boarded up. I was hesitant at first to open it, but I felt as if it was my job as an investigator to do so. I pried the boards off and entered the room, and as soon as I went in there, the foul stench of rot hit me in the face. It was complete darkness. I couldn't see a thing. I remember I brought a flashlight with me, so I turned it on, and all I found was stained walls and old arcade games. That was until I found out what that smell was coming from, and a remarkable discovery. I had found the original Spring Bonnie suit. It was in a terrible state of disrepair, and its colors had faded immensely. I didn't think too much of it. That was until I got a closer look and opened its mask. Inside the deteriorating bunny suit were the mummified remains of William Afton. I was in complete shock and grossed out at the same time. I couldn't believe he managed to remain intact after all these years. I was about to leave the room. That was until I realized I had the potential to purify his soul and give him another chance.
Yeah,
but that still doesn't explain how the phantoms were created.
We treasure the things that were passed down.
Yeah,
but that still doesn't explain how the phantoms were created. Well, while I was there, I managed to find some. Shortly after I was brought here, there was a fire that occurred at Phasma's Fright. The fire crew were called, but by then, the building was already reduced. Hello? Whoever is in there, you need to come out to say sorry for scaring my friend. Whoa! Well, what do you know? It's a phantom version of me own lass. Welcome aboard to the reunion, lad. What in the world is that noise? That's just how Mangle communicates with us. She doesn't have a functioning voice box. Mangle! You've introduced yourself enough. Now it's time to move on.
And this is the kitchen. What do you think, Phantom Me? I guess it's cool and all, but what's so special about it? It's just a kitchen. What's so special about it? This is where all the magic happens. All pizzas are served fresh out of the oven and cooked in this very kitchen. Well, ooh, what's that smell? Ooh, is that fresh pizza? Yeah, I just made it. Can I have some? Well, yeah, sure. I could use a hand with this. Thanks. Oh my gosh. What? This is the best thing I've ever had! Oh God, I love this place already. Well, let's dig in.
And these are the other party rooms. These party rooms are usually where the mediocre melodies hang out, though they aren't here right now. Oh, wow, so many balloons. Hey, Phantom BB? Yeah, what's up? If there was a Phantom version of me, what would he look like? Me or Withered Me? Well, I don't know what Withered You looks like, so I don't know how to answer that question. Yeah, I guess you're right on that.
Hey, Bonnie. I heard Phantom Foxy's family arrived.
Oh, hello. My name is... Ah! Clown! Get away from me! Hey, what's the problem? I'm terrified of clowns! Get that thing away from me! That thing is my girlfriend, and she has a name, which is Circus Baby. Oh, well, is she really a clown?
No, kid. I may look like a clown, but I'm not. In fact, I'm quite the opposite. I can dance, sing, take song requests. I can also inflate balloons right on my fingertips thanks to a built-in helium tech inside of me.
Sounds lame.
Well, did you also know that I can dispense ice cream?
What? No way!
Yes way, just watch.
Whoa, that was quick. But does it taste good? Wow. This is the best ice cream I've ever had in a long time. Circus Baby, I'm sorry I called you a clown.
It's okay. I'm glad you like the ice cream.
Thanks. Well, anyways, I'm gonna go venture out in the pizzeria on my own. Thanks for the tour, Bonnie. You're welcome. Kids.
I gotta say, Phantom Foxy, you have quite a nice family.
Thanks. I was worried that some of you guys wouldn't like them as much, as they do tend to get a little mischievous with the others.
So far, the only ones who I feel like could use some manners are Phantom BB and Phantom Mangle, but even then, they're not bad.
Yeah, Phantom Me was cool to hang out with. We shared a pizza together, and she said it was the best thing she ever tasted.
That's nice. Although I still don't understand why there's no Phantom version of myself. There's a reason behind that, Bonnie, but I can't say it because of privacy reasons. Oh, alright. So, Phantom Foxy, what do the Phantoms plan on doing for the rest of their visit?
Actually, they said that they're gonna be out on their way soon. Back to their alleyway.
What? Just like that? And living back to the way homeless people do?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like, come on, we gotta do something to help them.
Why don't they just live with us?
No, we don't have enough room, Chica. We have enough animatronics living here as it is.
I'm afraid Bonnie's right, Chica. It would also be costly since we have more mouths to feed. The pandemic has affected our income quite a bit. If we spend too much money, then we'll have no choice but to file for bankruptcy.
But what if they catch the virus?
Oh, we can't get sick, Chico. We're ghosts.
Oh, but still, what are we supposed to do?
I don't know, Chica, but I'm sure we'll think of something.
Alright, while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna go check on my phantoms now. Hey Freddy, how you enjoying your stay?
So far, you have a very nice family, Foxy, and I could see why kids will come to this place.
Well, you're not wrong. A lot of kids actually used to come here. You know, before the pandemic, that is.
Oh yeah, I've heard a lot about that virus, like how it was spreading, or how it killed thousands of people, and the fact it took a toll on a lot of other companies.
True. Though I also want to ask you this. How did you know that I lived here?
Actually, I didn't. I found a newspaper regarding the current state of your restaurant, and I did know that you survived the fire because I remember you escaping, so I was quick to assume that you lived here, and I wrote a letter from there.
You're lucky I lived here. Otherwise, if other people ran this place, they would think it was written by a lunatic or something.
Mostly. Okay, well... Oh my, it's getting pretty late. I think it's time for me and the others to head out.
Alright. Are you sure you guys don't want to hang out any longer?
No thanks, and it is starting to get past our bedtime, especially BB's.
Okay. I'll help you guys gather the others then.
Ah, sweet mother of Davy Jones! I get it, you're Phantom Mangle. Can you speak through your voice box?
Mangle, she can't help it. Her voice box is very broken. Just try to stay calm.
You're right. I'm sorry, Phantom Me. I've been a bit cranky today.
Oi, Mangle, it's time to go.
Well, it's getting past our bedtime, and I'm sure Fred and his friends want to go to sleep. That's a good fox.
You know, I thought you were never gonna get up, Freddy.
Oh, morning, Chica. What's for breakfast?
Oh, Foxy made us pancakes.
Pancakes? Ooh, my favorite. What kind are they? They're blueberry. Count me in! So, how's your morning so far?
Good.
How about you, Bonnie? I slept alright. Say, has anyone gotten the mail yet?
I don't think so. Bonnie, would you care to get the mail?
Sure, why not? Make sure Freddy doesn't eat my pancakes.
Oh, I will.
Oh, morning, good sir. Wait, I'm not gonna hurt you, every time I try to greet a human, they just run away from me. Oh well, at least I don't have to open up the parcel locker. Let's see, gas bill, electric bill, the usual. Here are the bills, guys.
Thanks, Bonnie. What's wrong?
Oh, nothing's wrong.
Are you sure, Bonnie? You're looking rather blue.
Blue? No, I'm not blue. I'm just purple. Bonnie, she means that you're looking kind of sad. Did something happen out there? I tried to greet the mailman and he ran away from me, just like everyone else who sees me. They take one look at me and they scream and run away.
I'm sorry that happened, Bonnie.
It's fine, it's just the way it is. I miss when I had a face. In fact, I miss when we weren't decommissioned in a state of disrepair. Yeah, well, unfortunately, that's just how it is. You guys don't have it so bad. You're only damaged, Freddy. Wither Chica is only missing her hands. Foxy is just severely damaged. Look at me! I'm missing an arm, and I have no face! I got the worst out of the bunch. What do you think would help to solve that? If I had a face again. That way, people won't be so scared of me.
What? Your original face? Bonnie, our pizzeria was shut down for years ago, and it's been years since we became withered. There's no way your face is still out there.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to try, right? You know what? I'm gonna ask Spring Chub and Gold Freddy and see if they can just fix us. And since Wither Bonnie is feeling sad for people treating him because of his looks, I think it's time for me and him to be fully repaired. Wither Freddy, as much as I want to repair you guys, we can't. But why not? Because your model...
You are a precious little thing. You really are.